Carolina in Fort Worth guilty of interference. According to YouTuber BZWatchDog, Carolina in Fort Worth, Rodriguez was found guilty of interference with government duties on Wednesday in a trial stemming from a controversial incident in June of this year. Rodriguez was originally charged with false alarm or report, interference with public duties, resisting arrest, search, or transport, and evading arrest detention from the incident, where she entered a crime scene and briefly refused to leave before being taken to the ground by police, resulting in extensive injuries to her face and arm. There was controversy as two videos of the scene were released, one showing an officer taking Rodriguez down with what appeared to be extreme force, the other showing Rodriguez pulling away and moving forward as she was being taken down. Rodriguez hit her head when she was taken down and was unconscious on scene. She was treated overnight, and mass protests were planned against the Fort Worth Police Department, but failed to materialize as only Christopher Denver Metro Audit's Cordova arrived from outside the area to help with the protests. Local protests were also hindered as the Fort Worth City Council went on a planned summer break after holding a single hearing investigating the incident. By the time they came back from break in August, the incident was largely forgotten and the outrage over the incident had dissipated. The prosecution of Rodriguez moved forward, with the resisting arrest, search, or transport and evading arrest detention charges dropped as she went to trial this week. As previously reported, the first day of her trial was delayed as a juror called in sick on Tuesday. As BZWatchDog reported on Tuesday, First Amendment auditors Joe Cool, Harvey Freebird, and Manuel Mata were on scene and attempted to disrupt the first day of the trial. They returned on Wednesday, with Mata filming himself insulting and degrading police officers in an apparent attempt at witness intimidation. Wednesday's trial saw the same juror fail to appear due to illness, and a second juror was unable to appear due to a family issue, and a mistrial was declared. A new jury was then seated, and the case was heard, resulting in a not guilty verdict on the false alarm or report charges and a guilty verdict on the interference with public duties charges. Because Rodriguez's bond was revoked at the start of the hearing, she was taken into custody and is currently being held at the Tarrant County Correction Center until later today, when her sentencing hearing is scheduled. The interference with public duties charge was a Class B misdemeanor and carries a $2,000 maximum fine or 180 days in jail. According to BZWatchDog's reporting, Rodriguez is facing probation in the case and no jail time is expected. Rodriguez's sentencing hearing is scheduled for 9 a.m. local time on Thursday.